Right, and particularly not as a goddess.
That worship means that you are
Idol worship.
giving her divine
You think
characteristics.
that's overstating the case? You think there's actually nothing wrong in singing the song?
You know, I have used the song when I did the 50-day war. But, you know, what I need to say is that as especially Maulvis would know that any Arabic word has between 10, 15, 20, 50 meanings. For example, the word Mawla is used for the Prophet, it's used for God, it's used for Hazrat Ali. Vandana has two meanings. Vandana is the morning prayer, is called the Vandana. And the second meaning is a salutation, Naman, Namaskar, Salam, you know. So when you take Vandana as that, it is what...
it's simply a metaphor, it's a symbol.
A, B, as Shahabuddin Sahab said, Hubbul Watani Minal Iman, that love for the nation is your faith, it's part of your faith. Vande Mataram is part of your faith because it signifies the love for your nation. Let me add...
Then why not sing it? It's part of your faith.
Let me add to this. I
don't see it that way. Because Vande Mataram has a long history. Vande Mataram is part of a novel which was considered un-Islamic.
We can't go into the novel by Banking Chatterjee's novel is known to be anti-Muslim, but that has nothing to do with the song. Let me add another thing. Just one sec. You know, Muslim poetry, Islamic poetry, Persian poetry, Arabic poetry, Urdu poetry is full of allusions to the Mekhana, Sharab, Mekada, in allusion to God.
Right.
All over. You know, we refer to the
But that doesn't make Sharab halal.
No, it doesn't make Sharab halal. But no mullah has gone and said that poetry is haram.
That's interesting.
You know,
that's interesting. Why is it only Vande Mataram which is being singled out by the
The other
ulamas?
thing I might add that a lot of us here, I think Shahabuddin Sahab, I don't know, me at least, you know, we are product of some Christian institution or the other, whether it's school, whether it's St. Stephen's, whether it's whatever. We have said the Lord's Prayer in the assembly, and no Maulvi has turned around. No Maulvi turned around and said we're doing an un-Islamic thing. Why does this come up with Vande Mataram, for God's sakes?
The objection was also through the context. It was resolved by taking only two stanzas.
So why today?
Just a minute, why don't you let me speak?
I'm saying why today?
Then it became a political issue. Because, you know, Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party made it an issue. Agar Hindustan mein रहना है, तो Vande Mataram कहना होगा. Now
that's why it's objectionable.
That is why, and I who had been respecting the Vande Mataram, even singing it sometimes at party sessions.
You were opposing?
I said in a public meeting in Bombay, if you say this, if you make Vande Mataram a test of my citizenship, a test of my patriotism, then I will never sing it, never sing it, never
Praful
sing
Goradia, is that the problem, that the BJP has made Vande Mataram, Shiv Sena, the Saffron Forces have made Vande Mataram a kind of touchstone of nationalism, and that is what is objectionable.
No. Why is it? There was no BJP in 1937 or 1905. The main problem is, which nobody talks about, is that Islam considers woman to be half a person. And if it is brought to light and you are supposed to praise or adore a Mataram, therefore a woman comes up and that is frightening to the traditional ulama. They don't want women to rise. They flourish on the suppression of the woman. And this is really the reason. In my opinion, the second, of course, his reason is Jinnah versus Nehru.
It's not even ridiculous. It's not even something you want to respond. It's completely hysterical. The guy is, you know, he's talking completely through his hat. And that is not the reason. Mr. Shahabuddin has stated the reason.
There is one more point to say.